box. You understand what I deal with? The cookie eater, milk drinker. We have another controversy today going on, you know. You understand what I say? Family, what do you think about your kids watching certain things on, you know what I mean, TikTok, YouTube, and all these kind of things in this time and in this moment of our life? I don't think it's right, you know what I mean? And I think they beat Kanye West quite bad for not wanting that to happen. You understand what I say? And now everything is just like, you know what I mean, upscaling to a different level with his kids and all these things. You understand what I say? So, family, let's keep it tuned in, put on some light for now, and let's get straight into this one. Listen this.
Exactly what Kanye West was trying to prevent.
He say that I'm good enough, got him out good. Think about shit that I shouldn't know. So I tell him it's one of me. He making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me. Like that.
So you see these kids, that's how you get me. They got everything they ever wanted in life, basically. They're born with that gold spoon in their mouth. You understand what I say? Mother can't talk to them. Father can't talk to them. You understand what I say? Them need a bit of rough upbringing. Like how it go on in Jamaica. You understand what I say? In Jamaica, you get lick and box and kick down. You understand what I say? For doing certain things that your parents don't want you to do. Manners nowadays is non-existent. Believe me, let me know what you think.
Boy is a cat, saying he home, but I know where he at.
Not right, not right at all.
Think about me, cause he know that it's fat.
Yeah, he blowing her back, thinking about me, cause he know that it's fat. And
so, you know what I mean? At this age, you should be in your book, man. You should be in your book studying. You understand what I'm saying? You mean to be studying for your future. Because you're rich, you know what I mean? You don't think you need it the same way. Anything can happen in life. You understand what I say? So these little kids doing all these things now, and look at how much pervert. There's a lot of perverts. Me I talk about perverts out there on the road, you know, blessed. And you got your kids them jumping up like this in bloody you TikTok videos and all them madness there. It's not right at all, man. It's not right.
You got a 9-year-old, a literal 9-year-old, dressed up in Ice Spice cosplay, making a TikTok video to a song like that, when this is what Ice Spice is pretty much known for.
So for me, this is their idol, man. They idolizing these type of people. So what is their life gonna be like when they grow up? What is their life gonna be like if they're studying these kind of things from a young age like that? I think that fathers are meant to have as much talk in bringing up their kids as the mom. Not because you're a multi-millionaire. The both of you rich. Kanye and West should supposed to be having the same amount of talk to the kids them, you know what I mean? He should be laying down the rules the same way you are. He said he don't want his kids on TikTok and all these things, and look what he's breeding now. When you're like, oh, let the kids just do what they want, this, that. No, it's not like that. You're growing up the future. You understand me?
Nigga said damn at that ass. That's crazy. Now personally, I fuck with Ice Spice. She's a chill ass personality. She seems sweet. She seems like the most relatable female rapper I've seen in years. And she has a good pair of assets on her. You know, what more could a young man want? However, if I'm being honest, I don't think Ice Spice should be the specific girl that is an influence or role model for a young girl like Northwest. And by the way, I don't know why Kim and Ye decided to name this girl Northwest like she's a fucking airline. You're lucky she's the rich daughter of a celebrity who does not go to public school, because if you was in public school where I used to go to school named Northwest, coming out here being named Northwest, like bro, you would be getting roasted every single day. They would not leave you alone. Ice Spice being the very attractive woman that she is and rapping about the things that she raps about, I don't think should be the role model of a 9-year-old girl, because one of Ice Spice's hallmarks is her ass. Like, she damn near shaking it in the camera in every single music video. And then her lyrics, like, she calling us munches out here. I mean, personally, I don't know the specific definition of a munch, but
a few moments later,
that shit sounds disrespectful as fuck. And you know, in the video with Northwest being as young as she is, turning around to the camera, trying to act like Ice Spice, not understanding the subtle nuances of the objective.
I think I don't want to sound rude or anything, but certain people in certain statures of life don't have control over their kids' life. That's my opinion. They don't. They do not have that power to tell them to stop doing something, because they really grew up spoiled, if you see what I'm saying. They do. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that she's spoiled, you know what I mean? But in a lot of relationship like that where the parents them is like uber rich, call it that. You know what I mean? They don't have as much time to spend with their kids. To show them the right way, you know what I mean? To show them the part of God, basically. This is what this girl should be doing. Kanye West, I think he would have done a better job. I think so personally. If he had more of an influence in their life, he would have done a better job than what is being done now. That's my perspective.
And sexualization of the content itself is just kind of scary. Like, she's too young to even understand what Ice Spice's image is all about and how she's profiting off of her body, which I'm not really saying is wrong. It's a smart business move. But when you have younger girls emulating that because Ice Spice has a cool image that they want to copy naturally, if that is someone that you look up to, they are with their young minds copying something that they don't fully understand yet, which is why young children, minors under the age of 18, are not able to legally drink, smoke, enter certain establishments yet without permission from an adult or until they turn 18 because of that state of ignorance to the world. And the fact that Northwest is doing all this with Kim's permission and it being uploaded to TikTok with all these weird ass creeps out here who've seen this video and already have predatory ass thoughts in their mind about Northwest is just pretty much vindicating Kanye West in my eyes. Like, he was right.
Let's get off the phone.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of perverts out there, family. I think there should be a rule and ban on these kind of things being done on these social media. No matter who you are, no matter how rich you are, you're not meant to be showing your face on this thing till you reach a certain age. Just like the man said, if you can't drink until you're 18, you can't drive until you're a certain age. There's supposed to be a rule and a law against these type of stuff. You understand what I say? Then we'll have a better future for younger generation. Them, they don't get exposed to these volatile stuff. Not saying there's nothing wrong with the lady that she's looking up to because she's making her life. She's a big woman, you know what I mean? But you as a little kid now wanna be that type of person from a 9 years old man. That is not correct. That is not correct at all, man. And when your father want to get involved in it, then the mom is like, oh, let them do what they want to do. No.
With Kim, I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. And then when people say, oh, they're going to use this for you in court, I didn't have a say-so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon. Most men do not, there's no such thing as 50-50 custody.
That's wrong.
With in society today. That's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, that video, I believe, was filmed many months before it even got to this point. Like, Kanye already foresaw what was to come, or at least I'm pretty sure this was filmed prior to this Ice Spice video. But this is not the first time Kanye's even talked about. He's made many tweets. He's made many videos talking about his daughter and his children and him not wanting them to be on TikTok or these Instagram pages, being caught up in all this social media stuff at such a young age. Like, and honestly, if you don't have a problem with this, if you generally think that it is okay for a 9-year-old girl to be dressing up like Ice Spice and trying to emulate a female rapper who uses her sexuality to promote her music, then the FBI definitely needs to look into your ass.
Right.
Like, hold up, pause. Pause.
In the party, you just wanna romp. Big boobs in the bus, they pump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10.
Kim, listen to me. With your plumped up ass lips in this TikTok video with your daughter. Do not let your daughter fall into the same trap that you fell into for money and fame. Do not let it happen. Kanye West is trying to save her, but you're not letting it happen. Please, for the love of God, get North off TikTok. Get North off the internet. She is too young. She is too young.
And because she's been on it for so long now, you need to bend the tree from his small, guys. You know what I mean? If you want a tree to grow around in circles, or you want it to grow down, or you want it to grow sideways, it has to start from it's a young shoot. There's no point starting when the tree is big and old. How you gonna bend the tree? Or you're gonna bend a massive tree that's grown out. You make them do whatever they want for so long. It's gonna be hard to take that away from them. If you had listened from the first time when Kanye and West was saying to you to don't involve the kids in these kind of things from so young. They should be playing with dolls, man. These kids should be doing different things, reading storybook, finding a corner, read some book, not involving this big old world right now that's going on. You get me? That there's a lot of pervert and all the type of wrongdoers out there. It's not fair. It's not fair on them. It might look good to you. You're a big grown woman, blessed. You're grown up in it. You understand me? So you're supposed to be looking for what is good for your kids. Not exposing them to such profanity. Put it that way there. Let's go.
God damn. And I know when it comes to Kanye West, a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people love him. So it's like you either hate him or love him. Personally, for me, I like Kanye. I like him a lot, although he's had a history of mental health crises. And, you know, I believe he's bipolar. He's admitted that. And the death of his mom has severely affected him. And just genuinely being a weird, outside of the box thinker, it's definitely been a plague on his life. But in this very specific situation, he's not wrong. He's 100% right. And the fact that Kim Kardashian is allowing her daughter to do this at such a young age, I'm not surprised. I mean, for fuck's sake, Kimmy herself blew up off of a sex tape with Ray J. She profited off of sexualizing her body, a sex tape, and then tried to lie on Ray J by saying that she wasn't aware of the tape being leaked and that she had no idea, when in reality, she, her mom, and Ray J were all in it together to gain fame and clout back then, because a sex tape being leaked to the internet or public in general would have gave you a lot of fame. It would have brought a lot of drama and attention to you. And
So, are you trying to tell me that you have such a warp mindset? Warp mindset. You should not want these things to happen to your kids that happen to you, man. You should be wanting them to live a different life. You understand what I mean? I say you need to change it for the better. Not go down the same routes that you go down. You went down that route and you're rich in it. So you're thinking, send them down that route as well and make them be rich. No, but you got enough money for all of them. This is the madness about it. You lot is like, I don't know. There's some people that's very selfish, some people in life, you know. What's theirs is theirs. They don't want to share it. You bring these kids in the world for a reason. You understand me? You bring these kids in the world for a reason. Not to put them out there as no SL of the world. You understand me? I deal with it. These are young kids. You need to point them in different direction. You're studying law. You should be putting them through, make them study going into law and all these things. This is the kind of thing. You get me? They don't have to do exactly what you do to make the money. You got enough money to back them in whatever they do. But you have you also have the choice to point them in the right direction. I don't know if I'm wrong, guys. You know what I mean? That's my thinking. I think it's right, yeah? But you're going to have to let me know in the comment section, you know what I mean? And we can talk about this. Let's keep going.
back then, when it dropped, it was really popping. Like, I was still a kid, but it was like a big thing in pop culture for a long ass time. And what's nasty about the whole situation is the fact that, allegedly, since I don't want to be sued, Kim Kardashian's mom, Kris Jenner, prior to all those videos being leaked, actually watched all the sex tapes. So yeah, weird ass family, but they are super famous and rich, and everything they did prior and after that tape being leaked worked out in their favor. And now, me being the cynic that I am, I'm not sure if Kim Kardashian is trying to set her daughter up for a life of fame via sexualization. Just like how her mom did it to her when she was younger. Like, we all know how the cycle continues and repeats, right? What your parents do to you, you do to your kids. I mean, it's nothing new, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's true. And it seems to me that Kanye West, being the introspective, out of the box thinking person that he typically is, foresaw that coming and wanted to prevent that cycle to continue on to his daughter. But clearly in this society, based on what he said, the mom always has the most power when it comes to custody over children, and the father's always left to pick up whatever he can. Even a rich ass man like Kanye, a literal billionaire, is struggling to get proper custody over his children with as much power that he has. But yeah, I mean, listen, as a grown ass man, I don't really have anything against Ice Spice. I don't have nothing against her. I think her personality is cute. I think she's good at what she does. You know, she's not stuck up. She doesn't seem bitchy. So I fuck with that kind of vibe. But a lot of you parents out here need to stop allowing your children to be influenced by every single celebrity, because 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds should not be really consuming Ice Spice content. I mean, personally, for me, if I were a father, let's say in the future, 10 years from now, if I had a daughter who was 9 or 10, would I want her to be consuming Ice Spice content, knowing full well what Ice Spice does for a living, knowing full well how Ice Spice produces her music and her music videos? I mean, I searched up Ice Spice right now. Here's one of the first music videos that pop up: Pink Pantheress and Ice Spice. And we could see in the most replayed part of the song, Ice Spice, she's looking sexy, she's walking seductively, you know, using her body, she's rapping, she's smooth, and that's what attracts a lot of men and women to her. Here's another video she just dropped called In Her Mood. Here we can see in the most replayed part, you know, she's doing her signature bop, she's shaking that ass, people are slapping that ass too. So should 9-year-olds be really consuming that content, trying to emulate that content? Is this the really kind of content that you want your young daughters to be really consuming? I mean, Ice Spice is a grown-ass girl. She's 23, a year younger than me, and she's fully able to do this. But I just don't think that parents should be allowing their children like Northwest to be trying to copy Ice Spice or any other celebrities promoting the content that we're seeing right here. But anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think Kanye West is wrong? Do you think I'm wrong? Or do you think it's okay what Northwest was doing, and that Kim is totally right in allowing her daughter to express her way in the way that she wants to in that video? Let me know all